You didn't ask, but we're going to be reviewing Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
I thought I watched Frankenweenie.
Shit.
And that's what say I'm reviewing Frankenstein.
Oh. I'm Jory.
I'm Tyler. Let's hop in. So
Guillermo del Toro
finally released his Netflix Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yesterday we saw it. Day one. Well, you saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters. I guess it's in select theaters. Yeah. So that was a cool experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it still had the little Netflix logo at the beginning, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
All right. Well, let's hop into spoiler free, and then we'll hop into spoilers later.
Man.
Spoiler free. What did you think of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein?
Honestly, Tyler, this was a Franken success.
Yeah. I don't know what sound that is, but it must be a bad sound. That was terrible.
Okay. No. In all seriousness, this was, I think, one of my favorite movies I've seen this year.
Damn. Okay. All right.
I think this was up there for me. I don't know where exactly it ranks on the top movies that I've seen, but
I thought you ranked all of them right before this.
Oh, well, you actually do know exactly where it ranks, but I'm not going to say.
Watch out for a mega review.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
Don't tell me yet.
I just really liked how simple it was. I think like when you try and adapt a movie that has been made, you know, like a story that already exists in the world and it's been done multiple times.
Created a genre.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't need to be redone in a way, I guess. And I feel like Guillermo del Toro really stuck to kind of like the originality of what this story is and kind of put his own little twist on it. And I feel like he's the perfect director to do a movie like this because,
good gothic.
I mean, exactly, like the mythical, fantastical movies that he's done in the past, like this aligns perfectly with like what he's done in his career work. So I mean, there's just so much to talk about this movie, but like overall, I thought it was fantastic.
I thought Frankenstein was good, but not great.
I
had some problems with it.
Okay.
But it's not bad by any means. I kind of just was more meh about it. I liked portions of it a lot, and there were other portions that I didn't like. And I don't know if that's just because like the source material was like that, but then I feel like it just didn't translate as well as I would have liked going into it. But overall for me, the problem was that I didn't really feel the tension and I didn't really feel the emotion that I think the movie wanted me to feel. And I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a heartless bitch. But yeah, so
interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know how much to say. Why am I so low now? Fuck.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Dude, why does this always happen?
In the middle of us recording.
Hit the on the keyboard, the sound, like turn my sound on. Right. Hello? All right, you can hear me. Turn it off. Mute it. Whatever.
That's weird.
I don't know why. You level me up.
Testing.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
As
Whatever.
high as it goes.
It's a little better. Sorry for that interruption. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel the as much as like the emotion and everything. I kind of felt like we were dealing with so much in it that I didn't necessarily feel like as connected to it. Also, I like Jacob Elordi. I've seen him in Euphoria. I think he did great in this one, but I just couldn't help but just see Jacob Elordi like posing in every frame.
He's
just, like
mewing, exactly.
Like, every time I said the monster, dude, I just saw Jacob Elordi, and I was just like,
"That's funny."
Damn it. And I know that like in the book, like he's not like very grotesque. We read the book in high school. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
I remember pieces of it. But like looking up after, like in the book, he is described as like actually like almost uncanny valley beautiful. But I couldn't help to see like Jacob Elordi just like
yeah, right.
every scene. I was like, God damn it. Overall, I liked it. I didn't love it though. So it's gonna be a really interesting conversation between the two of us. Why?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I feel like my perspective is different because I have not seen Jacob Elordi in like anything. I didn't watch Euphoria, and I don't really know what other movies or shows that he's in. So this was really kind of my first experience with him. So I don't know. I thought he was a really good.
I think
casting.
I think his acting was great. I think he got lost in the role. It was like it's supposed to be seeing like this monstrous, grotesque, beautiful creation of like deceased people, and I just saw Jacob Elordi underneath.
Yeah,
some.
I mean, that makes sense.
But regardless of that, that wouldn't really take away from the movie too much. I just didn't really feel the connection as much, and but I don't want to get into like because I know exactly where like that switch happened for me. And we'll talk about that when we get to spoilers. But what would you rank Frankenstein out of 10?
Ooh. Okay, so I think the highest ranking I've had was either One Battle After Another or A Killer of Killers, Predator Killer of Killers.
After another. I feel like you gave that the highest so far.
So far. I think Frankenstein is like, I want to say like 8.3.
8.3. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to give Frankenstein... I'm going to give Frankenstein a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it was good. I really love Guillermo del Toro's touch. There's moments where I was like, that is so Guillermo del Toro. I love it. And there's other points where I was like, I don't know if he just like bit off a little more than he could chew, or if it was like Netflix or someone like, I don't know. It almost felt like to me there was like an hour that was cut out of this, even though it was a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about that when we get to spoilers, but
okay.
The main one, should you watch, rent, or skip Frankenstein, even though it's only
streaming now?
Streaming.
Yeah.
But anyway, should you watch or skip Frankenstein?
Definitely watch. Like I mentioned, it's one of my favorite films this year. And I just feel like, I mean, I think we'll have a deeper discussion about it, but I do feel like there's a lot of like emotion and like themes about like human connection and life and death and all of that I feel like a lot of people should hear. I feel like a lot of Guillermo's movies normally center around like war times.
Yeah.
And this one didn't really give that.
It had a little war, but it wasn't the main thing. It's like
so,
Labyrinth or something.
Yeah. So
Big Rim.
Exactly. So I don't know. Definitely watch though. I don't skip this movie.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna still say watch. Like even though I wasn't like I've seen people online absolutely loving it, like you. I feel like I'm in a minority here as much. So for that reason, I think you should watch it, because if everyone else is loving it, I think there's a chance you can like it. But I think regardless, like the craftsmanship that's on display here with Guillermo del Toro and the sets and the makeup and everything is really good. So I think you should watch it.
Yeah.
And then for every minute you watch Frankenstein, you need to spend one ticket to go see Predator Bad Moon.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's hop into spoilers because I got some shit to talk about.
All right. Where do you want to start?
Right, so the reason the moment that I feel like the movie kind of lost me a little bit, and I think it happens in the book too, like this, or in a similar fashion, in Frankenstein. In the movie, in 2025's Frankenstein, when the monster is created, we get like a good couple minutes of Frankenstein actually like caring for him, and he's walking him, he's showing him how to live. And there's this good moment. And I know that changes very quickly in the book. But literally we went from like one scene where he's like showing him a hand and showing him how to sit and how to walk, and he's all excited. And then they cut literally like 10 seconds later to 2 weeks in the future, and Frankenstein absolutely hates the monster. He's like, fuck you, you fucking bitch, stop saying my name, I hate you. He's whipping him, he's hitting him, and I'm like, yo, I did not see the downfall. Like, even if it happens very quickly, because in the book, I think it's literally like he creates it and immediately he's kind of disgusted by it. But I didn't feel that disgust. Immediately he's kind of like enthralled by it. And then it cuts 2 weeks later and we don't see that quick decline. We just go from, oh my God, I made this, to I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
And throughout the entire movie, I never felt or understood why Frankenstein didn't like the monster in the movie sense. I know why in the general sense of terms.
Yeah.
He didn't like it. But that was the reason I was like, I never really got behind the emotion of like why Frankenstein was going through all this trouble to destroy it. The only thing I could like really gather was he was a little jealous of the attention that Frankenstein was getting from Elizabeth.
Right.
But even that was a little underbaked for me.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really understand, because of that, I didn't really understand the emotion that the monster was going through, except for when we got to his POV. And I loved his POV.
Yeah.
I thought his POV was the best part of the film.
Yeah.
But the whole literal crux of the film relies on the fact of Frankenstein and the monster going, back and forth. And I never really felt that emotion.
Okay. No, I feel like that's a fair critique for sure. Like because I feel like that's like the relationship between Victor and the creature is like, the main part of the story.
So if it doesn't hit, like the whole,
Yeah.
like the whole thing's not going to hit as much.
But I will say, I think like you mentioned, the attention that Elizabeth was giving the creature was definitely like a big part of like why I feel like that relationship started to deteriorate. But also I think like when they showcased him like as a child and like the relationship that he had with his father, I feel like that's kind of like a good like way to showcase it, because it's like generational trauma. It's like, okay, well, I was like abused like as a child by my dad, and I kind of forced.
And I got that part. Like I understood what they were trying to do. Like he basically becomes his father. The thing he despised, he becomes. Yeah. Even with the fact of like, he thinks his father let his mother die.
Right.
And then he basically creates life like they created him, and then he basically tries to kill it, just like his mother or his dad tried to kill his mother. Yeah. So he's basically becoming all the bad parts of his dad, and I understood all of that. I just like the transition. Even if I saw just like just a one day in movie time where he starts out, he likes it, and he's kind of looking at it like, oh, you're kind of gross. Oh, I don't really like you. Oh, you kind of disgust me. Oh, I don't really want to take care of you. I have to take care of you. I thought you'd be smart. Yeah. And then by the end of the day, he's just like pissed off because all he's hearing is Victor. Yeah. And then the next day he's just like, fucking shut up. And then we cut to 2 weeks later, and then he's absolutely fed up. But we went from literally him feeling loving and caring to this thing, and not really like loving. I think he was more just like, oh my God, I did it.
Yeah.
But then it cuts to 2 weeks later, and he's like beating the monster and everything. I don't know. I didn't feel that. I didn't really feel it. And that's where the movie kind of lost me, was a little bit of that.
What about the scene where he's like holding the razor blade or whatever it was, and then he like the creature like cuts his hand?
That was the first day, was it not? That was still that first day.
Wow, I feel like I lost track of time in that whole
thing. When
like,
he grabbed the razor blade, what was he doing? Oh no, I think they did.
I think he was
like, cut for. That was 2 weeks later. Yeah. That was 2 weeks later where he's shaving his hair and he grabs it. But again, he was kind of just pissed. He was like, look what you fucking did. Like I didn't really feel that caring, that nerd. I don't know. I just, something with like Frankenstein didn't really hit hard with me, with like the emotion that he was supposed to have in comparing with the monster.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what threw me off. And then I kind of feel like towards the end, they started to get very on the nose, to the point where literally someone says, in Frankenstein 2025, someone literally turns to the Dr. Frankenstein and goes, maybe you were the monster.
Yeah. I think that was his brother that said that to him.
Yeah. And his brother's dying. And I'm like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the problem. Maybe you were the monster.
Yeah, right.
Wink. And I'm like, dude, really? You really had to write in?
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows that. Like, and if you don't know it, let them figure it out that the monster the whole time was Frankenstein.
Right.
Or monsters are really just like, actually, they're not just like one noted monsters. There's a lot more to them, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's like complex. Yeah. Like
it's a complex issue. It's not just monster. Yeah. So like that idea, that was kind of stupid.
I got you. No, but I think what you were saying earlier about
you're the monster.
Oh, the monster. The point of view. I really liked how, because I feel like a lot of times when movies do like different points of view of like different characters, they'll like kind of overlap a little bit. Oh, I thought it was so well done, where it just literally just picks up where, Victor is trying to destroy the creature, like burn down this whole laboratory, and then it just like goes from him trying to escape.
So nervous when I saw POVs pop up in Frankenstein, because I was like, if I have to rewatch the same scenes 4 different times, I'm gonna be so pissed. But the fact that the POVs just pick up where the last POV I was like, yes,
That was
thank God.
yeah, because we don't need to like we saw
that in Weapons, and
yeah.
by the ending of Weapons, I was like, okay, let's just get to the present time already.
Can we move on?
Yeah,
but
I was very happy about that.
It was yeah, it was. I don't know. I thought that was really well done because we don't need to see that twice.
Yeah.
What was your favorite POV or point of view in Frankenstein 2025?
My favorite was the monster's POV. I think that's where the most emotion came out. Also, like, yeah, I know that Frankenstein, the story is also about Frankenstein and not the monster. But I think the monster is the most interesting part of it and everything that happens with him. So seeing his development was great. I loved everything that happened with him in the cabin. I got the most emotion out of that moment where like the wolves come and they attack the blind man and everything like that. So I absolutely loved that POV. And I think if we got more of just that, I would have liked the movie more.
Yeah, no, I think I probably agree. I think it's definitely the creature's point of view. I think there are some, really well done parts during Victor's point of view, but
Yeah.
I think the relationship that the creature has with the blind man, it might have been like my favorite part of the whole film because it's like, I don't know, the one person outside of like Elizabeth that kind of like can nurture him and care for him and develop him like as a, I don't know, it just shows him like the humane part of the creature. And that's kind of what I was like trying to get at earlier about like displaying like human connection.
Yep.
And then at the same time, like
that's the thing that I really liked because I feel like when we had the monster POV and we were learning and understanding, we're seeing how he's learning and understanding and feeling a connection, and then the world turns on him just because we look like that. I all loved, but I didn't love because the whole movie's literal crux, the thing that the whole movie stands upon, is the relationship between Frankenstein and the monster.
Yeah,
and I didn't feel like that was as strong. But when we got to like just the monster living and seeing and developing and how the world will shape him. And I love the moment where he was like, when the wolves attacked the sheep and he was like, I realized that it's not that the sheep or the wolves hate the sheep and they want to attack them. That's just like the way the world is.
Yeah.
They will get attacked. There will be violence. They need to eat.
Yeah.
And the world will also have violence on me. And I love that moment where I was like, yeah, that's sick. Cut out the first half of this movie.
Just start there.
Start there.
Oh my gosh. No, but I think even like how they introduced him into like that family, like he's, feeding what was like a deer maybe.
Yeah, I love that moment where he's feeding the deer
he gets shot.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, damn. So like immediately in the sense like
literally death is like the first thing that he's like witnessing outside of the castle.
Right. Exactly. And that was like what Victor was saying beforehand. He's like, I'm protecting the creature from the world, but also like I guess the world from the creature, but also the creature from the world.
Yeah.
Which was really so interesting because it's like, he can regenerate, like he literally can't die. So like it wouldn't even matter.
I don't remember if that was in the books. I feel like in the books he didn't regenerate like that. Like he was hard to kill, but I don't.
Yeah, like
I think I was looking that up. People were like, that was something new. That fact that he could regenerate.
He just cannot
like
die.
He was fucking Wolverine. Like
right.
It was literally just Wolverine in this.
Yeah.
One.
So
I think it adds for a new development to it because it's just cool, and I like the fact that he's just like, I need a bride. Like I need someone, not a bride. I need a companion.
Yeah.
So that's cool because obviously we know the whole eventual lore of the bride of Frankenstein and stuff. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I loved the action with Frankenstein.
Oh my God, it was so good.
I love the action in Frankenstein of the monster. Every time the monster was doing something epic, I was like, this is sick. This is Guillermo
del
Toro, dude. I don't know why I get so tongue twisted on Del Toro.
Yeah.
I love that was awesome because that was he knows how to really create these monstrous creatures that have amazing action but deep connections. I love how he's just I love the moment when he's tossing Frankenstein across the room. Just like the guy gets thrown into the wall, smashing pieces. Like, this is sick.
So what would you say your favorite action scene was in Frankenstein 2025?
Honestly, my favorite was the very first one where Frankenstein's walking up to the ship all the people are putting the guns out because that's your most monster movie one.
Yeah,
ripping guys' freaking jaws off, just throwing them against. That's just awesome. But I don't think that was in the book, from what I remember, from what people said. It could be wrong. But
I couldn't remember.
I loved it, but that also just shows what I'm going into a movie for sometimes.
Yeah,
I just like that. I thought the action, but I also thought it was really well done. And then also the best emotionally charged action scene was the one where Frankenstein and the monster battle it out in the room.
Near the end. Yeah. Or even near the end where Victor is hunting him down, and then
that was cool. That was cool. I almost wish I I'd love to see a movie or even a book written about that journey of Frankenstein hunting down the monster.
Yeah.
Just like because I'm like, because when he was like, you chased me across the frozen lakes in the woods, and I was like, damn, like that guy fucking was on his tail. Like that guy had to be like hunting and cooking and sheltering. Like yeah, if you think about it that deep, maybe it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I don't know. It was pretty cool. I like that. So there's parts of this I really liked. I just didn't feel the emotional, like when Frankenstein died and he was like, Victor. At the end, I was just like,
Yeah.
I didn't really care. Like, I didn't really care.
All right. I think my favorite action scene in Frankenstein 2025 was when the wolves, or like when they showed up to the blind man's house and he sees that he's dead and the wolves are all there.
Yeah, wait, that was a really good one.
I think
I love that one. Yeah,
and he just goes ballistic on these things.
they're fucking him up. Those wolves, those must have been like dire wolves.
Yeah.
Those things were huge.
Literally.
Yeah,
that was cool. And it, like,
really
you know, it's like, it showcased like the human emotion of the creature being like, wow, this man like taught me how to read and like showed me stuff about like human life and all
his
this
first
stuff.
like friend.
Exactly.
Well,
And-
Elizabeth too, but like
Yeah.
he finally found someone that was actually caring for him.
yeah. And then he feels like grief basically for like the first time.
And then he literally doesn't have any time to grieve because the people are shooting.
and then they're like, oh my gosh, what did you do to this blind man? And exactly. And then they kills the one guy, I think.
Well, I mean, it is the monster's fault.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess.
Honestly, the monster walked in right now. I'd shoot him too.
Wow.
Fuck him.
Wow.
Fuck him.
You hear this guy? Unbelievable.
If Jacob Elordi walked in, yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, and then he goes outside and then he says like, I think they shoot him again.
Yeah.
And then he says he dies, but he doesn't know for how long he was dead.
No clue how long.
And I don't know. I thought that was really interesting.
I love that. I liked everything in the monster's POV. I thought it was great. Everything except for just seeing Jacob Elordi's face every time. Again, that's just like a me problem. Like that's just like what it is. But like I just couldn't help but just seeing like Jacob Elordi.
No, I definitely know the feeling.
And I think it's different because like I see Oscar Isaac, right? That's
yeah.
Like I couldn't like you see Oscar Isaac, but he's also playing a human.
Yeah.
So it's like I see Oscar Isaac because he looks like Oscar Isaac. But when I'm seeing a creature that's not really supposed to look like Jacob Elordi, but kind of is, but also supposed to look like a mismatch of a bunch of different dead humans and in the book animals, like I can't help but just see Jacob Elordi and just know he's like fucking got his chin all fucking like, bitch. Look like a fiend.
Yeah, right. Oh my god.
He did really good acting wise. It was just like I kind of wish he was looking a little bit more like grotesquely beautiful. It kind of just looked like he had paint on it. It didn't really feel like there was like body parts that were put together. I don't know. Maybe I went into it thinking I was something else, but
no, that makes
I
sense.
kind of wanted the bolts to be out of his neck. Where's the bolts? Why did Jacob Elordi not have the bolts coming out of his neck? I don't get it. Isn't that how Frankenstein's supposed to look?
Yeah. Come on, Guillermo.
Let's see if I can rage bait some people. Yeah, the Frankenstein design was really bad. I just didn't understand why he didn't have the bolts coming out of his neck.
Oh my gosh.
He's supposed to be like more green too. I just didn't really understand why.
Yeah. Why did he have long flowing hair? And
like that's not the Frankenstein. That's not real. That's like them trying to like that's them being woke and like wanting to show off like Jacob Elordi. Like I want Frankenstein. I wasn't Frankenstein. I wanted the bolts coming out of the neck and everything. I wanted to be like, it's alive. Like, that's the shit.
Utter woke nonsense.
Let's see if I get some rage baits. If we get some rage baits, I'll post this as a response just to prove that I did that on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
No one's gonna fall for it. They're gonna know I was faking. But.
Okay, what else?
I'm trying to think. Guys, off topic. Do you think Jacob Elordi deserves an Oscar for his role in Frankenstein?
Oof. Would he be listed as, what do you think? Like a supporting actor, a main actor?
I would say he would probably be under supporting actor because I feel like in terms of runtime, I think Oscar Isaac maybe got more runtime and everything just because he's Frankenstein. But I could see it being either. Like that's the thing. I think they're both main characters. But I would say supporting actor, maybe. I don't know.
Interesting.
Regardless, do you think he deserves an Oscar for his role?
Like, do you think he would win, or do you think he would?
Do you think he should? Do you think Jacob Elordi deserves to get nominated and win an Oscar for his role as the monster in Frankenstein?
Huh. That's tough. I feel like it's so hard to like Because I think as the movie progresses, like he becomes like more like self-aware and more intelligent, but like it's just like hard for me to say like, oh, he did such a good job acting when he's just like saying one word and like kind of just being like I don't know, like abused and chained down like in like a laboratory and all this stuff.
I think he was good. I think within the same vein of what we talked about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if he got nominated, but I don't think there was enough range there to be able to say like, yeah, he deserved an Oscar. Like I didn't get completely lost in his acting where I was like, that's not Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
The monster. No, like I was like, that's Jacob Elordi acting as the monster.
I still think Stephen Lockjaw, aka Sean Penn from Once. I think he's gonna win supporting actor.
Yeah, I think
he's still my favorite of this year.
Really, yeah.
So
and that's an example of a character that an actor that gets so lost in a character that it's like they're not their actor.
Yeah,
they are
somebody else.
Yeah.
But Jacob Elordi did good.
Yeah,
from what like he deserves a lot of credit for this, and I feel like the whole cast did a pretty good job. So
I think everyone did good. Okay, 20 top movies of 2025 have all had actors playing more than one character in them. The first one that comes to mind is obvious, Sinners. You have Michael B. Jordan, different characters, literally brothers. Number 2, in Predator Badlands, Elle Fanning plays both of the synthetic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Yutani synthetic. She plays.
I didn't even. Okay.
Plays both of those.
Okay.
And then you didn't even probably realize it. In Frankenstein, Mia Goth plays both Elizabeth and the mother.
Yeah, I definitely didn't realize that.
She plays both.
I did not pick up on
that. So I don't know what it is about 2025. I feel like I'm missing one. Let me know if I'm missing one about someone playing 2 different characters in a movie. I can't think of it, but
what do you think that why do you think that is? Just to save money?
Yeah, they're just selfish. They just want more roles.
I mean, I guess because
I don't know. I think there's just a part of it. I think there's like a stylistic twist to it.
The Sinners one makes sense.
Sinners one makes
because they're literally like
they all make sense. Sinners make sense, and Badlands makes sense because they're literally created from like the same crops.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Frankenstein
makes sense because I guess
the mother is like only in it for.
Well, not only that, but also it's like, oh no, that wouldn't because they're not related. Because I was gonna say the mother and the daughter are the same, but
oh yeah, I would.
Frankenstein makes sense because it's Mia Goth and she likes playing 2 characters. She did it in X.
Oh,
so she'll do it in this one. So
there you go, just showcasing her range.
Yeah, showcase. Anyway,
interesting.
Yeah.
What did you think of Mia Goth in this and as Elizabeth and and the mother? I guess
I thought Mia Goth did fine. She did what Mia Goth does. She plays a very quieted, soft-spoken, emotional character. I don't know. Kind of was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really much like. I feel like they kind of just utilized her as like a
plot point.
Yeah, just to be like, hey, someone will care about this creature.
Yeah.
And
do you think Oscar Isaac? Do you think Oscar Isaac deserves a Oscar? Do you think? Fucking goddamn. Do you think Oscar Isaac deserves an Oscar for his portrayal in Frankenstein?
Oscar
Oscar Isaac from Frankenstein, Mr. Frankenstein, Frankenweenie.
Victor. Yeah, again, I mean, it's so hard for me to point like really, I don't know, try and like think of the top main actors of the year. Yeah,
I'd say it's one of those things where he's just a good actor. Like, I could see it being nominated, but like I don't really think
I don't know.
I don't really know. I don't think
if I'm on the fence about it, then it's probably not.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't necessarily know. Mostly because I didn't feel the emotion as much. So like for me coming from it, I don't really know if I would. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Christopher Waltz's character?
The blind man?
No, he was I don't remember his name, but he was the one that was like the funding the whole project.
Yeah, I mean, he did fine. He did what he needed to do, but he was like a one-note character.
Yeah.
Thing. Big baldy.
The guy that had like syphilis or something, and he was drinking the mercury. Yeah.
He goes, I will not die in agony. And then 5 minutes later,
he fucking falls down.
And I was like, you said it. You said you weren't going to die to your agony.
Yeah.
I mean, like overall, I enjoyed Frankenstein. I think it was a good watch. I'm surprised they didn't release it at Halloween time.
Mm.
I really thought they were going to release this around
I
Halloween.
mean, it was like a week after Halloween, I guess.
Halloween time, though. We're in Christmas time.
Okay, here we go. One of these guys.
Yeah, I liked it. I wasn't in love with it, but I liked it. You can catch our mega review, and I'll tell you where it ranks.
Ooh,
All of 2025 release.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hear where it ranks for me. You're gonna want to hear this.
I'm nervous. He's been saying I have a feeling he's gonna say something that's gonna piss me off.
Oh boy,
And I
no.
got some shit that's gonna piss him off.
Oh, I mean, that's what we do. Well, we just piss each other off. That's that's all we do.
Yeah.
But I mean, no.
To be honest, if okay, so in Frankenstein, like if you combine the strength of Frankenstein, or if you combine the strength of the monster into the body of Dr. Frankenstein, that would be me. And
okay.
The jaw off of
Jeez.
and curb stomp on the.
Oh my gosh, what did I do to you? Jeez. Creature of the forest. Is that what they called him? Monster of the forest. Spirit of the forest. Oh!
You didn't watch it.
Jeez. Oh my god, now I gotta readjust my seat. My double-decker seat.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to think of what other Frankenstein. Without spoiling your ranking.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. There's one.
It'll definitely spoil whatever.
Let's not, because we'll just do the review.
Do you think Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is a good adaptation of Mary Shelley's book?
Couldn't tell you because I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't read the book in a long time, but
Yeah.
I did do like a lot of research going into it, and then afterwards of like the differences. I think it's not like a 1-to-1, which I actually prefer a lot of the time. Like I like to see something new and fresh. I think it's a pretty close adaptation. I think it does justice, but I don't think it does justice exactly to like what I would have wanted, knowing what the books was about. So I think it's a good adaptation. I don't think it is I don't think it is a 1-to-1, 10 to 10 adaptation.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing either.
No, I don't. Like I said, I actually would prefer it not to. Like, put your new spin on it.
Exactly.
Which is why, like, my problems with the movie come from like there's some moments where I feel like he was
trying to
adapting it, but also doing his own thing, and so that's where like these clashing feelings come. Where I'm like, I don't know exactly how to feel about some of the decisions.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it makes sense. Makes sense. Again, I just.
Oh yeah. Also, in Frankenstein 2025, the set design was absolutely stunning. I loved it. I watched the behind the scenes on it, and they were all practical and everything. It's so awesome. Guillermo del Toro just knows how to make such awesome gothic horror monstery just sets. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Is Frankenstein Guillermo del Toro's best film?
Ooh.
And what is his best film, if not?
Damn. That's a good question.
Mine, I would say no, it's not his best film.
Okay.
My favorite film of his is Pacific Rim. I fucking love
Really?
Pacific Rim. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, he did Pacific Rim, right?
I don't know.
Why else do I think he did?
You gotta.
No, he definitely did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my favorite of his is my favorite of his is Pacific Rim. I love Pacific Rim.
Okay.
It's like right up my alley. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Such a good movie. But besides that, I think I might like Pan's Labyrinth more.
I know I just saw this like last year, but Pinocchio was definitely up there for you
Pinocchio
and me.
was really good as well. And The Shape of Water, I need to rewatch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait. Also,
Hellboy.
Hellboy 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Hellboy 1 and 2. I probably have Pacific Rim. Yeah. So I would say Frankenstein is not his best work for me. I'd say my favorite one of his is Pacific Rim. And then Hellboy 1 and 2 are up there. I love those as a kid. I still have one of the action figures in my room. Like I love his Hellboys. I need it back with Ron Perlman. And Pinocchio was also good, but I also have Pan's Labyrinth really high.
Yeah.
So I think all those ones are probably above Frankenstein for me.
That's fair. I mean, I think I'd have to rewatch Pan's Labyrinth. I mean, I do remember enjoying it, but I feel like it's probably like Pinocchio, Hellboy.
Which one?
Hellboy 1.
You don't like Hellboy 2, the Golden Army one?
Probably
the
the first
My
one.
favorite character, sorry I'm cutting you off, but remember Wink, Mr. Wink? the big troll guy who has a metal arm.
Oh, okay.
That was my favorite dude.
In the whole series.
Yeah, I literally, and it's such like a minor character. But as a kid, I absolutely loved that fucking troll. I remember I went to Toys R Us. My birthday was like a month away, and my parents would basically take me there to see what I liked so they could buy it for me for my birthday without me knowing. And I sat there and I stared at Mr. Wink, the toy, and I stared at him, and I was just like, I want it. I want it.
Did you get Mr. Wink?
No.
Oh.
For my birthday I did, but not then.
Okay.
My parents were like, no, because they wanted to get it for me for my birthday, and I stared at it. I still have it upstairs. He's missing a leg.
Damn.
He went through some battles.
Oh, okay.
When I was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Mr. Wink. I think that's his name, Mr. Wink. But yeah, fucking love that guy. Love Hellboy. Loved it as odds. I'm gonna rewatch those now that you got me thinking. Anyway, give me your listing for.
No, yeah, probably top 3 at least is Pinocchio, Hellboy, Frankenstein. If I had to say.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Frankenstein will grow on me over time.
Yeah.
But right now, like, yeah, I don't like Pacific Rim, Hellboy 1 and 2, Pan's Labyrinth are like my top ones, and then as well up there.
Yeah,
love those movies. So great. I love anything he does. Like, I always want to watch it because I just love his imagination and the monsters he creates, and he's just the vibe that he makes is my vibe. I love everything he makes. It's just like, can the story hold up? So.
And you mentioned the set design. I think he said that he didn't want to do like visual effects for the ship, like the big ship that that whole crew was like doing their voyage on, and he like built it from
he loves doing practical effects,
which is so cool,
so great. Like you can literally see like he the practical effects on it, and that's why so much of it works.
Yeah,
they're real living creatures. It feels like instead of just a CGI movie.
Yeah, because then I would be like, oh, look at this stupid thing. Like, but no, good job.
Yeah.
Well done.
Overall,
well done.
Frankenstein, pretty good. A little bit of different opinions here, but what did you think of Frankenstein? Let us know. Is it Guillermo del Toro's? Is it Del Toro's the best
film?
Yeah. Check out our mega review coming out. We have a bunch of movies being reviewed there. Our main one is going to be Predator Badlands. We will be talking about movies like the Chainsaw Man movie. That's it.
That's it. We only got 3 movies.
Begonia, Black Phone 2, Tron Ares, Arc Raiders, GTA 6. We're going to be doing a bunch there.
Yeah.
And then we will give our rankings, our current rankings.
For the best movies of the year. I finally put it together. Tyler's going to hate it. Spencer's
letterboxed yet?
I just made an account just to do it.
Don't write me yet until after.
Okay, until you see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You didn't ask, but that's a review of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
What's the better movie, Frankenweenie or Frankenstein?
Oh!